Good morning. Delegates at the Rio +20 Environmental Summit in Brazil have agreed on a draft text that's meant to lay out goals to put the global economy on a more sustainable path. But the agreement, due to be signed by world leaders on Friday, was immediately criticized as too weak. President Jacob Zuma and other world leaders are due to arrive in Rio for the summit today. A Limpopo farmer has been killed and his wife critically wounded in a farm attack. Police say 4 suspects broke into the Baltimore farm in the early hours of this morning and shot at the couple, killing the farmer. Police say the motive for the attack is not yet known and they are searching for the suspects. Government has resumed a consultative process to try to win public support for the Gauteng e-toll project. Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe has met with several organizations opposed to the Gauteng Freeway Improvement Project. The project is in limbo after the High Court in Pretoria ruled that the introduction of e-tolling be stalled. Motlanthe says the ruling has major financial implications. SA Road Freight Association CEO Shamini Naidu.
The association's concern is the high cost to the freight operator, how we're being prejudiced in terms of the other road users. There isn't any solution for the road freight operator. We can't use the alternate roads. We really don't want to have the trucks on the secondary roads because this is actually forcing trucks off the road to use that because of the punitive measures. And basically the toll cost is just very expensive. We feel that a fuel levy will actually be more practical and cheaper and more affordable for the country.
The Conjoined twins who died in the Red Cross Children's Hospital in Cape Town last week are expected to be buried near Tsolo in the Eastern Cape today. The bodies were flown back to the Eastern Cape this week, as Nkululeko Nyembezi reports.
The twin girls were born conjoined at the chest and shared the heart and liver in the Dr. Molly Zompehle Hospital at Tsolo. The Eastern Cape Health Department airlifted the twins to the Red Cross Children's Hospital in Cape Town soon after they were born. Just days later, they died and their bodies were flown back to the Eastern Cape, and Health Department will bear the full cost of transportation in terms of its policy. The Nyanden local municipality and local business people have pledged assistance with the burial. Kululeko Nyembezi, SABC News, Mthatha.
Police in the northwest have arrested 13 people for public violence in the area of Sun City. Violent protests erupted yesterday with people barricading roads with burning tires and stoning passing vehicles. Police spokesperson Tulani Ngobane says about 250 people embarked on the protest action after handing over a memorandum to the new platinum mine with Sizwe last week, demanding employment for locals. Ngobane explains.
We woke up to a quiet lady, but still available in the area to maintain peace and order. So we will monitor as the day go by. The situation is tense, but it is currently under proper police control.
And to wrap up, a Chinese farmer has caused traffic chaos when he attempted to herd 5,000 ducks through a town. People and police watched in amazement as the man and his helpers drove the ducks through the streets. Orange News says traffic ground to a halt as the mass of feathered animals were driven 1 kilometer across the city in an effort to reach a pond in search of food. Pedestrians were forced to scramble out of the way. The farmer says despite the large numbers involved, he didn't lose a single duck during the journey. Recapping the top story, delegates at the Rio +20 Environmental Summit in Brazil have agreed on a draft text that's meant to lay out goals to put the global economy on a more sustainable path.